What's up, guys? Good morning. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. From one dad to the next dad, wish you a happy Father's Day. Hope you have a great day today. Enjoy your day. It's our day, right? Being a father absolutely changed my life completely. I never thought, and I'm sure a lot of you would relate, that life used to be about you, but now it's completely about your kids. And the anxiety, the stress has elevated tenfold, but it's a blessing, and I'm grateful for my kids and grateful to be here with all of you, grateful for another day. So I appreciate you all for watching this video, and I do hope that you have a great day today. But let's talk a little bit about Mullen Company, because Mullen stock is in the dump, right? And there's really not a lot to share. I do want to share some tweets with you that I was looking at, some bullish statements that I think could be good for our future in the long term. Obviously, short term, it's a question mark right now, in my honest opinion, okay? What keeps me feeling good, I guess, if you could feel good at this point, is production right around the corner. This is the reasons why I've dollar cost averaged down. I actually ended up buying more Mullen stock on Friday, even though I told myself I'm not gonna do it, but I did the calculation with how much I put in. I brought my cost basis down significantly, and I'm very happy with my position in Mullen stock as of right now. Now, that is if everything works out the way I think it will work out, with production starting in July and deliveries in August and September, as David and Mullen Company has quoted, right? So again, that's a big question mark as of right now. I think the biggest concern though is David and the way he gets awarded these shares and the way he sells or transfers or gifts these shares away. It just isn't good business. He's not a good person. He's not a good CEO. Bottom line is he shouldn't be leading a company at the end of the day. He should not be leading a company. And if there's any way that he can remove himself in that position, then that should happen very fast. I don't know if he can though, because these toxic lenders that they have been associated with for so long, it just sucks, because Mullen has so much opportunity in my opinion. That's why I started covering them in November of 2022. And that's why we were trading them up until March 2023. But it has been absolutely horrible since then. So if Mullen can get their head straight and they can get some new leadership, I think this could be the #1 company over these next couple years. I saw this tweet from Chris, and I do believe this, even though I think it would be $5 billion if this actually happens. So he said, "Thank you for the DD. Mullen, people don't realize what Rob Bollinger has done. His past is truly Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos' story, literally starting out of a garage. Look at the history of Bollinger Motors. Realize on the demand side, 50,000 reservations at 100,000 plus per unit equals 10 billion, right? So the interesting thing is that is awesome, right? And that's one of the reasons why I like Bollinger. I like their vehicle. I think it's a great looking truck. I would love to buy one. Mullen 5, not really that interested, but this is pretty amazing. And remember, Mullen Automotive owns 60% of Bollinger Motors. So this is a longer process though. That's the only thing. Bollinger Motors isn't starting production until the end of this year, I believe, or early 2024. And deliveries, I believe, are next summer of 2024. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. But again, Bollinger Motors could be a huge asset to Mullen Company in the future. But over these next 3 months, it's not gonna really matter, right? And I think everyone knows that. Over these next 3 months, the thing that matters the most is a clear up with that other drama, with that second party that we've been talking about. More clarity on exactly what's going on there, if things have been tested, if this technology is going into these vehicles. That's important to clear up, I think. If that gets some clarity, I think the stock price could obviously move up if things are working out the way we want them to. The second thing is production starting in July. There needs to be more clarity on production. And I've said plenty of times to David, I don't know if David watches YouTube, if he's on Twitter, if he reads anything anyone puts out, but I said you need to put out certain dates of exactly when you plan to start production. That alone will help your stock price. That alone will help people's conviction in your company. Also, what would help is dates that you plan to finish production, timelines, how long will it take? Like, put in the fine details, because that helps so many people. So over the next couple months, I would say those two things are very important. And then the third thing like David says, delivering vehicles, collecting revenue. They need to collect revenue. If they collect revenue, that will be a huge win because apparently they've never collected revenue. So Mullen has painted the perfect picture for me, at least over these last 9 months, I would say, since I started really looking into them. But the question is, are they going to deliver on any of this stuff? And then Brandon Bell shared this. He said, again, let's look beyond the headline and include the paragraph near the bottom. So let's read this. Mullen already initiated a 1-for-25 reverse split back in May, right? We all are aware of that, which means that a 1-for-10 split would result in a cumulative ratio of 1-for-250. Okay. A 1-for-10 reverse split would split the shares already split into 25 by a factor of 10. As a result, Mullen may only initiate a 1-for-9 reverse split in order to regain compliance with NASDAQ. That's interesting. So let me know what your take is on this exactly. My thought process is the 1-for-100 reverse split that they put out recently is 100% a scare tactic. Think about it. Why would they do that? A 1-for-100. That would get the share price, if they split at 20 cents, up to $20. So the only reason they would do that is if Mullen really believes that they need to stay over $1 and they can't get there organically, or even if they do a 1-for-9, which would put them at $1.80 if they split at 20 cents as of right now, 1-for-9. The only reason they would do a 1-for-100 is they really don't believe that they can. My thought process is they have no confidence. At this point, they have no confidence in what they're doing. And at that point, I would probably, can't believe I'm saying this, but I would probably be exiting my position. And I would probably be looking to buy back in at another time. I'm just thinking out loud here, but a 1-for-100 is absolutely obnoxious. Like if that happens, that's like 911 in my opinion. And I don't think it will happen. I don't think it will. Now, maybe they'll have to split if we don't get over $1 after the production news, after the clarity that I just talked about, after deliveries. Again, Mullen has until September to get over $1, and the vote is on August, and we'll be able to vote before August. I believe if you hold shares after June 22nd, you'll be able to place a vote for the August meeting, right? So again, we need to get close to $1 maybe before the August meeting. Then they can initiate a 1-for-9 or 1-for-5, whatever it is, 1-for-2 split. That would get us over $1, decent amount over $1, maybe like $2 or $3 or something like that. And then they could drop big news and keep the stock price moving up, right? 1-for-100 though, no. So let me know what you think down below. Always would appreciate a like on the video. I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. This is just my own opinion. And I hope you enjoy your Father's Day, and we'll see you on the next one.